It was one of those gray afternoons when the sky seemed heavy with rain. I was finishing up some chores when the phone rang. The sound startled me, but what shook me even more was the voice on the other end. "This is Officer Martinez from the city police. We need you to come down to the station. It's about your daughter." My blood ran cold. My daughter, Anna, was only 22. She was supposed to be at work. Why would the police be calling me? My hands trembled so badly I nearly dropped the phone. "Is she hurt? Is she safe?" I demanded, my voice breaking. "She's not hurt," the officer replied carefully, "but you need to come right away." I threw on my coat, grabbed my keys, and drove through the rain with my heart pounding in my chest. The whole way there, my mind raced with awful thoughts. What could Anna have possibly done? When I arrived, the officer led me down a quiet hallway into a small, dimly lit room. And there she was, my Anna. She sat at the table with her head bowed, her hands clasped together, her face pale and streaked with tears. "Mom," she whispered when she saw me, her voice weak, almost broken. I rushed to her side, grabbing her hands tightly. "Anna, what's going on? Why are you here?" Before she could answer, the officer cleared his throat and began explaining. "Your daughter has been brought in for questioning. She's suspected of being involved in a financial fraud scheme." The words hit me like ice water. Fraud, my Anna, my quiet, sweet, responsible girl. The officer placed a folder on the table and slid it toward me. Inside were papers, records of bank transfers, and signatures I didn't recognize. I shook my head in disbelief. This has to be a mistake." Anna's shoulders slumped. Tears welled in her eyes. "Mom, it's not a mistake." I felt my stomach twist painfully. "Tell me this isn't true," I whispered, almost begging that. She broke down crying. "I never wanted this, Mom. I didn't plan it. At first, it was just small things, moving money from one account to another. I thought it wasn't a big deal. But then it grew, and I couldn't stop. They threatened me if I backed out." Her words tumbled out in broken pieces, every sentence stabbing at me. She confessed that she had fallen in with the wrong people who had promised quick money and easy fixes. What began as something small had turned into something huge, something dangerous. "I thought I could fix it before anyone found out," she sobbed. "I thought I could protect you from it." I sat frozen, clutching her trembling hands. My heart was shattering into 1,000 pieces. My daughter, the little girl I once tucked into bed at night, was sitting here, confessing to crimes I never imagined she could be part of. The officer explained further. "She wasn't the mastermind, but she played a role. There will be consequences. We can't ignore this." His words made the room spin. Jail, court, a record. My sweet Anna, facing a future full of shadows. That night, after I was sent home, I couldn't eat or sleep. I sat in the living room in silence, the rain tapping against the windows. Every memory of Anna as a child rushed through my mind, the way she used to run to me with scraped knees, the way she laughed when we baked cookies together, the way She hugged me before school dot, and now she was in a cold room at the police station, tangled in mistakes too heavy for her young shoulders. I felt anger. I felt betrayal. But more than anything, I felt heartbreak. How had I missed the signs? The late nights, the nervous glances, the way she never let her phone out of her sight. I had told myself it was just part of growing up, but now I realized it was something else entirely. The days that followed were a blur of meetings, lawyers, and paperwork. Every time I looked at Anna, I saw the child she once was, mixed with the broken woman she had become. She avoided my eyes sometimes, ashamed of what she had done. But when she did look at me, all I saw was fear. And yet, deep inside, I knew one thing. I couldn't abandon her. She was still my daughter. I would stand by her, even through this storm, because sometimes being a mother means facing the ugliest truths and still choosing love.